today we're gonna wait a minute, but after that we're going to be doodling. Hello, I had to cut the last stream short due to a technical interference, but that sounds really cool. I would make a candy backpack, but my only issue is I'm not too skilled at candy. And no matter what the tutorial, I always kind of mess it up. So right now, everything I'm doing is kind of limited to what a ladder cuff can do. So yeah, like I made a candy tie, yeah, just a few hours ago. And yeah. While we're waiting, we're just gonna be decorating this page. And this page will probably be used anytime you see me live where we are doodling. But I need some suggestions. What type of stuff should I do on live? I could play a variety of games, all limited to Roblox. Though, everything off of Roblox I wouldn't really be able to do due to lack of money. Let's draw my girl Ochako. They done did Ochako dirty, and with how she almost died. And same with Toga, except the only difference is that Toga did die. I do love FNAF, I really do. Just a few lives ago, I actually opened a Fizzy Faz station, which I'm getting some more of pretty soon. But we got a bunny card, a toy Bonnie figure, a Freddy figure, and a golden Freddy figure. And then we also got a Foxy sticker, which was really nice. And yeah. 4 minutes. Ooh, chunky eyebrow girl. Now let's do a little doodle of my OC. We'll put her right here. Just a little goofy one. Not even gonna try really. This doodle depicts a doodle of her with her hair over her eyes. Growing up, Yoko hated her eyes because her mom, when she couldn't control her quirk is blood manipulation. And her mom said bad. Her mom said it was a villain's quirk. But instead of driving her to be a villain, it made her hate them more. So that's a really good idea. I might. But that caused her to go on to attend UA. And yeah, but the reason she hates her eyes, which she shows her eyes, but in a lot of clips I like to draw, like when I'm drawing her lore, I'll put her with her eyes not shown or just not there. And it looks creepy sometimes, but the rest of the times, to me it just looks like I'm showing her lore because she hates her eyes. She hates her eyes because her quirk blood manipulation, when she would use it, her mom could see the blood flowing up in her eyes. So yeah, and so her mom drove her to hate her eyes. And she does hate her quirk, but she's going to accept it, so like I really like that. But yeah. Speaking of FNAF, what is your guys' favorite FNAF lore? I really like the gacha lore. I know the actual lore, but the gacha lore, I grew up with that, and like, in my opinion, it's just peak. It's like really good. And speaking of FNAF lore, let's draw Clara, which I literally just figured out the other day that her name isn't actually Clara. Like, we actually don't know what her name is. Like, oh my lord. I didn't know that. I really do like that part. And like, I haven't seen the new movie yet, but I love, like, we'll do the actual doodle in a second. I really need to we'll doodle in a minute. Okay. At the beginning of the last live, we doodled Gravity. And then we started this one of Toga. So let's get right into it. We gotta give Toga those like really low lidded eyes. Her eyes actually just amaze me. I love her eyes. But I feel like there's a lot of things that make her just look like a pure psychopath, which is one of the traits I love about her. Okay. And now let's add Ochako's eye, which is, I'd say hers is like close slitted, like Toga's in this scene, but I feel like Toga's is a lot less bubbly. So I'm gonna kind of use that. I kind of just made Ochako's eye look like a lazy eye, which that would have been really bad. Like, no offense to people with lazy eyes, just Ochako doesn't have one. And like, if I give her one, I feel like I'd be disrespecting my queen. I love drawing these two because when people yell at me, hey, all uppercases there, eh? Okay, I feel like that's Toga's eye. And that's Ochako, so I'm gonna make Ochako's a little slimmer. And eyebrows the same length, same height. Now let's add Toga's hair. Slightly like falling. I really feel like Toga was a really underrated villain. And I feel like she could have done so much. But welcome back. But she just didn't have like the capacity to like do it. But I guess that's what happens when a child isn't loved properly. They become something that their parents bully them into being. Because I feel like a lot of the parents, where they would like get mad at them for having a villain's quirk in My Hero Academia, yeah, it was basically only the parents' fault solely that they became a villain. Because basically, imagine growing up your whole life with people calling you a villain. That's gonna take a toll on your mental health, and that's gonna like, it's hard to explain, I feel like. That's gonna just like make you believe that you're a villain. So once you believe that you are something, it's gonna be really hard to take away. Same thing with people now. Like if you call someone ugly or annoying, they're gonna believe that even if it's not true. Just like characters in My Hero Academia, like Toga. Toga, I feel like she was the prime example of this. Her parents called her a villain a lot. And since her parents did that, she grew up believing that she was a villain. And that just led to the whole issue. That's really awesome. My favorite character is probably Foxy, which I know I know a lot of people say he's overrated, but I really love him. But like, I feel like Toga could have done so much more if she like only had like different parents. Like, I don't know. So I feel like we're gonna cut this drawing off at the waist, actually. Now let's add the name. Okay, there's something really funny that happened the other day that I feel like I need to share. My friend, who's never watched My Hero Academia, well, she has for a bit, but she got banned from watching it. She heard that Toga died, and she was wondering how. So I explained to her, but then she was like, so Toga gave all of her blood to Ochako after trying to kill her? After trying to kill Ochako? And I'm like, yeah. Then I go, basically, Toga died because she did that. Now, I'm gonna actually draw the scene real quick. You'll see what I mean by that in a minute. This drawing is primarily for you, the real Bluesy, I theory. I hope I said that right. I look really bad. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know who you are. Person talking about FNAF. And we love FNAF in here. Like, FNAF hate is not tolerated. So, I feel like, off of my memory, I feel like Elizabeth has those spoiled brat bangs. I love the spoiled brat bangs, though. And, like, I don't know why I just categorize them as that. I don't know. That's what they remind me of. Let's give her a nose. I think I made her shoulder a bit too, like, less stable. I made them a bit flimsy. But that's okay because she's just a little girl. So she doesn't need stable shoulders yet. Okay, just to add to, like, the creepy pasta effect of this drawing, I'm gonna just, like, do that over her face. Oh my god, same. Oh, yeah, I stutter, like, a lot, and I, like, have a tendency to repeat what I'm saying if I don't think I'm saying it right. So, I greatly apologize for that, but, yeah. I take this drawing as an apology, I guess. We're gonna add her little legs. Just, like, running forward a circus baby. Because, like, Daddy said no blase years type of vibes from her, but oh my god, I can't even beat night one. That's the issue. I am just kind of like, yeah. Since this drawing doesn't really have much meaning, unless, like, people can tell who that is, I'm just gonna add a little thing up here. It's gonna be Circus Baby and that big ol' ice cream. Okay, that just didn't look like Circus Baby. That looked really bad. How can you say that, bro? Okay, guys. I'm gonna add a quick Q&A, just in case. Okay, we're gonna start a Q&A. Thank you. I'm sure you don't mean that, though. Let's move the Q&A to up there so you guys can see what I'm working on. Until I get a Q&A, I think I'm gonna draw Airy, because Airy is like peak. So first of all, we gotta do my girl right and give her those bumpy hair things, because she has more volume than like anybody in the show on her hair. I don't know why I just made the wind going two opposite ways, but that's okay. Ari, I feel like she's really underrated. She used to be one of my favorites, but then I like joined the paparazzi in the love on Todoroki and Tamaki. I didn't really see anything in them before. I actually hated Todoroki, and his poster on my wall was actually, I would like X out his name and like everything. I don't know why. I just like had a really big grudge against him. Who? Oh my gosh. I love Vanny, but she really is. Okay, we're gonna give her like a skinny neck because I feel like she was really like malnourished when she was like with Overhaul. Like obviously she was, but like yeah. So I'm gonna give her a bit more of a skinny frame. So with her arms, I'm still trying to figure out anatomy, so leave me alone if I'm doing this wrong. It's gonna be Murio's scarf thingy, right? Yeah, his cape. His cape. I love his cape. Now let's erase everything under that arm. I actually cosplayed Eri when I was hyped about her, but now I'm not as hyped about her. And perfect timing for the cosplay to stop fitting me right after I stopped liking her. So every tie I had to her was gone. We're gonna make this kind of hanging off of her shoulders, showing a bit collarbone. For real. But we've been almost live for 30 minutes now. Buckle up for a really long live stream. Want to hear about a poor life decision I made? Well, right before this live, and multiple days before Christmas, that is aka 10 minutes ago, I shaved my eyebrow. Not all of it, just a piece of it. Because I have a little bit of a unibrow. It was really annoying me, and I didn't think I looked pretty with it. So I just deleted it from existence, I guess. And now it looks really bad. Like, I got those weird stubble things. I'm like, I just feel really bad because now my mom's gonna be like looking at me later and she's gonna be like, what's that? I'm like, I thought it wouldn't be like visible or anything, but it is. It really is. I have to add her really small, frail, fragile leg. Thank you. Let's try and draw her eye. This is kind of the scene where she realizes that somebody actually is gonna care about her in life instead of just overhauls manipulation. And yeah. W for Erie in the chat. W for Erie in the chat. W for Erie in the chat. This is her. Next. Next, I feel like we have to do the goat. 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 We have to do Shota Aizawa. Okay? Shota. So, his bangs are kind of a mess. So we're gonna kind of draw like a little leaf there. And then we're gonna draw like I'm trying to think of a scene with him that I can draw instead of just like drawing him because I like need a visual in my brain to like physically draw them. I think we're gonna do the scene where he like wraps up Deku, except I'm not gonna draw Deku with it. I'm just gonna draw him in his like little capture weapon. It's like, you go, Shota, best homeroom teacher. And when I get to high school, I'd kill to have you as my teacher. Just Loki come from the anime world. And Loki just come here. Okay, I don't know what happened with that eye, but we're gonna leave it like that because I think it Loki kind of looks nice. We're gonna give him like a weird like little blink thing. Stubble. His mustache. Okay, actually I changed my mind on the scene. We're gonna just like we're gonna do the scene where he like finds like All Might debating life. Okay, nobody asks how bad that is. We're just trying to make like a little like drawing doodle thing. I think that looks pretty decent, guys. But hello! Oh, we got more people. Nice. let's just add like his capture weapon. It's like, I feel like his quirk is like way too underrated in this show. Cause like, yeah, quirks are good. If you pull out his quirk is the only one. So like, he wins. So over here, we're just gonna draw like, we're just gonna write All Might saying I can't do this anymore. Cause like, I low-key forgot what he says. Low-key, that just sounds better. Okay, now we're just gonna draw like a little All Might hat to signify that it's like him saying that. So let's start off with like, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot what All Might looks like. Excuse me again. We got his big bushy eyebrows, then like his little mullet thing, I think, right? Okay, this is the little doodle. Whoa! That's awesome. Next, I think we're gonna draw a Jira on the ground with like missing her earpiece or whatever it's called. Oh my lord, I cannot breathe today. Excuse me. Let me get a nice look at her bangs from the poster on my wall. Okay. I think I'm drawing the scene like where she's like right about to pass out, but like not fully on the edge of passing out yet, cause like our girl's a slay queen. Okay, first, here's how I like draw her eye. Like, you're just gonna start off with like a little triangle. Then like you're gonna wanna add like the people inside of it. And bam, that's her eye actually. Gotta get a nice good look at her poster again. Okay. She has like this little thing, like her shine, like in like the shape of like a sound bud, right there, which I think is a really cool detail. Can't forget about the little triangles under her eye. Hello! Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, we're getting so many people right now. I love you guys so much. Can't believe we've already hit 1,100 subscribers. It's actually wild. But anyways, Jiro, I feel like, is one of the most underrated females in the show, but I also feel like she's one of the characters that could, like, slide. Like, I feel like she's one of the only females that would, like, slide wearing, like, masculine clothes. Like, that sounds really weird, but, like, I'm not wrong. Because, like, that's what she wears. She wears, like, hoodies, while, like, all the other girls are, like, flashy. Which I love her a lot. She's our slay queen. And I have to go check my poster. But somebody was telling me earlier that she's one of the only girls in the class who isn't, like, sexualized. Which, like, none of them are, like, sexualized. But, like, the only one without massive you-knows. Which actually makes me, like, really happy. I love how My Hero Academia represents diversity everywhere and millions of different people. Whether it's in the civilians, the people, the heroes, which we see every day, it's just always something. I kind of forgot. I think she left her left one, right? So, let me just draw her ear thing on this ear. And I'll just draw some, like, blood. Okay, my girl actually deserved better, though. Because, like, it's her earplugs getting ripped out is, like, the equivalent of, like, All For One stealing somebody's quirk. Which, it's all, like, really bad. Hi! What's with the long face? But let's get right back to drawing her. What was she wearing in the final look? She was wearing, like, her normal stuff, right? I think so. Let me just add that on her. Her, like, jacket. I love her jacket, guys. But my girl actually deserved so much better than, like, that tank top. How far down the side? That's like, I feel like that's like a low-rise tank. Don't quote me on that. Collar pads. Now that we have that, let's add the bottom of her shirt. I feel like all my drawings always get ruined when I add the feet, but she looks so worn out in this drawing. I can't add that shading. There she is. All nice and pretty. Who should I draw next now, guys? Who should I draw? Who should I draw, guys? I think I'm gonna do a quick doodle of Bestigianas. I really like him as a character. I feel like he was, like, a vital character. And, like, I'm not even saying that just to say that. I feel like a lot of the... He just, like, I don't know. He gave, like... he gave that, like, grumpy dad vibe. And I loved him. I wish there would be more, like, content of him being a dad coming out to Bakugo. Like, him being Bakugo's, like, dad. Like, where he's, like, being fatherly. I don't know. What am I saying, guys? But I feel like more of that should have came out, because, like, I feel like everybody could tell that he, like, cared about Bakugo like a son, which is, like, actually really cute in my opinion, and I wish I could have seen more of that. But, you know, almost good things must come to an end, and My Hero Academia came to an end on December 13th, 2025. Which I feel like it was just heartbreaking, okay? This show, I say this, but it's been my lifeblood for, like, a while. Like, I'd look through the week. The only thing I'd be excited about was Saturdays or going home to watch it. I feel like, I don't know, this looks like a more feminine Best Gymnast, but I know it's not. I gotta give him, like, his suit thing. Okay. Since that covers his neck, we're gonna do one of these. We don't want to give him, like, a feminine body, but we don't want to give him too much of a masculine body, because I don't know what I just said. Okay. Another live action drawing of somebody using their quirk. Lovely. He looks like he's going like rrr, and it's like really cute, and I don't know why. I'm like, it's kind of cute. I kind of like it. I don't know how I feel about it though. Is his hair like just short, or like should I like? I'm gonna give him a little bit of a just in case. I don't want the Best Genius fans coming for me, cause like my guy, he is like really a vital character to the series, and I wish they could have played off of him a bit better, or a bit more. They did not, and that's honestly okay. Now we need like his big like button up apple bottom jeans, his bell bottoms. He looks like more of like a kid in this one, and I think I'm kind of here for it. Looks really nice. And we've hit 44 minutes, guys. That's actually crazy. Let's give him his little quirk thing. And I would say this is kid Best Gymnast, but I'm not going through all the effort to remove his arms or to make him say good or to take him out of his hero costume, because he really looks like a kid in this. But then again, he's in his hero costume, and like there's just so many aspects I'd have to change. So yeah, Best Gymnast for you. Excuse me, ladies and gents. Next, I think we might take a flip through our nice old book of manga. Okay, I'm just gonna grab volume 1. First female I see will be the one we draw, except for Ochako. Sue. because I went the wrong way. But yeah, so we love Sue, guys. I love Sue. I love her too much. Like, she's just precious. Let's get right into drawing her, though. Her bangs are kind of like Aizawa's, if you think about it. So, let's just kind of like start with this. We're gonna do like a really wide range of like mess ups in her hair, because I don't know how like her hair like affects her, but I feel like the water would like just like another aspect, and I feel like it messes up her hair a lot. So let's do her little Kira face. Kira! Okay. This might look a bit weird, but I'm gonna add like saliva dripping down her tongue. It's like I feel like she'd be like a dog kind of in this scenario. But like obviously my girl's not. We're gonna give her like the kind of like when I open effect. Just like I feel like it kind of matches for this scenario. Can't forget the nose. I feel like she looks really nice in this. So let's go down and just like add her like body. We gotta add her kind of like. We gotta make her look good. That's what I'm trying to say. But I feel like any way I word it, it's gonna come out weird. So I'm gonna make one of her hands like waving, and the other is gonna be down at like her waist. And I feel like this actually looks really nice for her. And yeah. No offense, but I feel like Suki is actually one of my favorite females, and a lot of people don't even remember her. But yeah, I just kind of have a hard time drawing her, so I really didn't want to draw her. But the book says what the book says. So let's just give her her fingers now that everything's done. I feel like she has some nice chunky fingers, no offense. But like her gloves, I feel like accentuate her fingers. But like I feel like her fingers are big to begin with. Here's my girl. We're gonna kind of just cut her off where her finger ends. We need that big bow on her back with the rest of her hair. Okay, this is how she's looking. suit you. Next, I feel like we should draw Hato. Hato, she doesn't get enough love. No offense, like, I know there's a lot of people out there who, like, love her, but I just feel like there isn't enough. So, okay, I don't really know how to draw spirals yet, so I'm just gonna kind of do something like this. And then we're gonna do another one like this. Add the bumps. Yeah, I can't tell which one looks better. But we're gonna do short hair Hato. So if you don't like short hair Hato, I promise you this is gonna be the last time you're gonna see her. Cause I don't really like drawing Hato, no offense. Cause I don't really have much stuff to go off of her in my room. But yeah. Excuse me, ladies and gents. Okay, that's one of my less good drawings, and I feel like I have to label her because I don't feel like you can really tell who she is. But she's Hato. Hato, give me a what? Shit, I think I'm going crazy. Next, I have a really strong urge to draw Toro, mainly because she doesn't take too much to draw, but another part of me just, like, loves her. So, okay. Listen. With this drawing, I do things a bit differently when I draw her. I like to add, like, a beam of light. So, for example, here's our beam of light. See? That's our beam of light. It's gonna hit her face. And since she reflects off of the light, so just in that little line, you're gonna add her face. So, like, with her messy hair, we have to add a I feel like this drawing isn't going to turn out the best. So, like, I hate drawing in one specific area. But okay, now we're just going to erase everything else that the beam of light isn't hitting. So, yeah. Once again, I feel like this is going to be one of the ones I need to label, but we'll see how it turns out. Okay, now we're going to, like, kind of make it fade. And we're just going to write Toro up here. And because we have officially hit 55 minutes. That is gonna... Ooh, a cat? Okay, I got you. But this is probably gonna be the last thing I draw today. My drawings are getting sloppy because I'm getting a bit tired. Okay, I'm gonna do a few tips, cats. First, I'm gonna try and do a bit more of a realistic one. Because I feel uncomfortable with giving a cat realistic eyes, I'm just gonna put these like little spear things and add like that little bump, the whiskers, now a little doodle cat. This guy is just a little doodle. He no need harm. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2. And here's our cat. Who is our requester? Four, 2, 5, 9. I'm gonna add the little 9 right there. But here you go. I hope that's you left in the live stream because if not, that'd be really sad. Anyways, that's the end. I hope you guys really enjoyed. And that's all. Next meow.